Hello all, welcome to Dubbo City Toyota and Gilgandra Toyota. I'm Daniel and I'm one of the senior sales consultants here at the dealership, and today I'm here to talk to you about the 300 Series GR Sport. The engines are coupled across the entire range with a 3.3 litre V6 twin turbo diesel, pushing out a maximum power of 227 kilowatts and a maximum torque rating of 700 Newton meters. This is coupled with a 10-speed automatic transmission. The 300 Series GR Sport will come with its own unique styling in the grille, with the gloss splash finish in the honeycomb and the white matte Toyota lettering. It also shows with the adaptive high beam headlights, sensors, fog lights, and with your 360 camera system, there's also one there in the front as well. Now, keeping up with the uniqueness of the GR Sport, there are 7 colour options available at the moment. This one being the crystal pearl, and one of my favourite colours is actually the graphite. This standalone feature will also come with the matte finished black 18-inch rims, the black mirror cap, door handles, and as you'll see, the GR Sport badging as well. With keeping up with the uniqueness of the King of the Road, the towing capacity on the GR Sport is 3.5 tonne with a gross vehicle mass of 3,280 kilos. A couple of the other really cool things that now come with it, it is no longer a split tailgate at the rear, it is a one-piece tailgate, as you'll see. It also has a height adjustment in the back of the car if you feel as though this is too high, and a couple of other really cool safety features that do come with this car. If you were to push the button and happen not to hear this beeping, it will hit you and stop. One of the other really cool features now available in the GR Sport is a lock and walk function, I suppose is the way that you can put it. Once you've finished with putting all your groceries, sleeping bags, anything you want that you can think of that'll go on the back, you simply take a step back, hit the button like so, walk away. Now, with everything we've been talking about today, we've definitely not been short on technology. The good thing about the 300 Series range in general, and especially the GR Sport, is that we now have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a JBL sound system, and the moonroof in the top of the range vehicle as well. And surprise, surprise, the car has kept its CD player. From your home screen, you're effectively going to go to your menu, go to your setup, and then on the left-hand side here, we want to go through to your vehicle. From here, we can change a couple of different things inside the car itself, one of them being drive mode customization, and then having the drop down to go power, normal or eco, depending on your driving requirements. In the GR Sport, we can also tighten up the chassis or soften it fractionally for those long distance drives, or with the climate control, leave it in normal or eco mode as well. The vehicle customization. Now from here, we can change door lock settings, climate settings, light settings, convenient and other vehicle settings, being such as easy exit slide, so seat all the way back, and the steering wheel, which is easy exit, so it'll tilt up to give you more room to get in and out of the vehicle. The air conditioning now is a lot more user friendly. It's designed for either both driver and passenger have use of it. So as you can see here now on the right hand side, we can change the front and the rear air conditioning. We can control the heated and cooled seats just by simply the touchpad. So at the moment you'll see that the passenger seats heated is on, and to simply click it over to change it to cool, activate the heated steering wheel, go back to your climate, we can go sync. Now in the LandCruiser range, I believe from VX up, we'll be looking at a wireless charging point. So as you can see with the multi-terrain select, you can have it set to auto, dirt, sand, mud and deep snow. With your drive modes, you have Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport, Sport S Plus and Custom. Now one feature that you will see more prominently across the range will be connected services. What connected services effectively does is alerts Toyota in the event of a major accident, and upon not answering your phone, will notify police, fire and ambulance of your last known location, GPS tracking for if the vehicle's ever stolen. Within the continuation of the safety settings of the vehicle itself, there is a couple of new features within the vehicle, some of those being the lane trace assist, which is prominently through the entire range of Toyotas now, with lane centre, and as you can see you can have these switched on or off at any given time. The alert for the steering wheel to be either audible or vibration, the sensitivity levels, the sway warnings and the sensitivity of that sway. Moving along to the pre-collision collision system. You can have these sensitivities turned up, down or off in total. The blind spot monitoring system, you can have the brightness up and down and the sensitivity of the light in the mirror turned up or down as well. The parking alert system, so obviously the beep beep beep, you can turn up the audible volume of this. Rear cross traffic alert to show you when you're reversing out of a parking, and for those pesky cars that you can't see along the way pop up, the car will tell you which way that vehicle is coming from. So the heads up display, on, off, hold the button to get into it. You can change the brightness and positioning, the driving support motion and the rotation of it. So this will feel like it sits just in front of the bonnet. It'll give you revs, kilometres, road sign assist, what gear you're in, lane trace assist with centering. The road sign assist physically reads the road signs on the side of the road if conditions permit at the time. The notification method can be done for excess speed, and the level can be done at 1, 3 and 5 k's over the limit. Cruise control feature now is DRCC, which means direct relation cruise control. This works in conjunction with the RSA road sign assist, meaning that when you hit a 60 ahead sign, the road sign assist on the side will have a green box and either an up or a down arrow when cruise control is active for you to hold for 2 seconds to drop or up the speed into that amount. Curb speed reduction is set to its standard level at this stage, meaning that if the car goes into a corner with cruise control on and it feels as though it's too fast, it will slow the vehicle down. You can have this down to off, medium or high settings. Vehicle settings itself, power back door, the height adjustment and the volume, we can turn this down audibly a fair bit. Rear seat reminder, you never know, we've all left a bag of groceries or two in the back. Your personal settings and then your oil maintenance for the car as well if you do want the reminders. Settings for the vehicle in general, language units eco, the digital speedo, and as you'll see many others to choose from. So the GR Sport comes with its own unique styling with the leather accented seats. As you'll see, this one has the black with the red leather accent, also available with the black on the black. The front seat also has the GR badge in the headrest as well. Unlike the conventional mechanical KDSS, the electronic KDSS is an independent front and rear electronic control system. The system locks or releases the front and rear anti-roll bars independently, giving the vehicle added flexibility of movement. On rough and uneven terrain that you might run into while off-roading, the system frees up the tyre movement to give you added nimbleness. This system improves your off-road driving by increasing the tyre articulation by almost 30 millimetres. On the contrary, the system can reduce the tyre movement on highways to improve the handling of the vehicle. Now that everything's been said and done, there's only a couple of more things to go through, one of those being the cap price servicing. The cap price servicing for these vehicles is now $375 every 6 months or 10,000 Ks, and at a Toyota First, they will do it for 5 years, 100,000 kilometres. Backed by Toyota's 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty, we also have finance and insurance options all under the one roof, allowing you to make very easy decisions, and there's never been a better time to come in and test drive the GR Sport at Dubbo City Toyota and Gilgandra Toyota. Oh, what a feeling, Toyota.